Gotta say, this does feel very weird not having I brought you a bottle of alcohol. Oh my god, did we not do this one? Oh no! Wait, I thought we did. Anyways, I love this. I love this little one. Anyways, I brought you a bottle of alcohol. Anyways, so the experiment. I will need some supplies for this one. Boy, please bring me a bottle of alcohol, and any will do. And please hurry up. Science can't wait. I brought you a bottle of alcohol. Here it is, my path to learning the true values of humanity from the perspective of the lowliest man on the street. Open it. The experiment. This experiment definitely won't work if we don't open it. You always carry a corkscrew up your sleeve? Don't be preposterous, but I am always meticulous when it comes to preparing for my experiments. I plan for every eventuality. All right, I admit that's not true, but I have truly prepared for this particular experiment. Oh, Nenio. Ah, Nenio, my favorite character. She's just so damn wacky. All right, what is this experiment going on about? I'm taking huge risks with this experiment. I'm putting my reputation, my good name, and even my future on the line. With the help of this bottle, I will lower myself to the level of the average man on the street, and I will try to understand the mentality of someone wholly devoid of intelligence. I usually know, maybe even from personal experience, that alcohol damages mental activity and is a catalyst for stupidity. With a brain like mine, alcohol is the only way to find out how it feels to be an idiot. Ow! You're talking as if you've never tried alcohol before. I haven't. I never saw the point of it. So you're asking me to be your drinking buddy? Not at all. I'll do the drinking alone. Your role in this experiment will include staying here and providing me with a visible reaction to my inevitable temporary degradation. Fine, let's get started. He's talking to the guy who's the disciple of the drinking god. I love it. Let's get started. Well, let's begin. The street resolve of a warrior going into his last battle, Nenio takes a big gulp straight from the bottle. Ugh, that's disgusting. After he overcomes the urge to vomit, she looks in your eyes with she looks at you with teary eyes. How do you all drink this? I'm doing this for the sake of science. Another gulp. Oh, that should be enough. Now, am I stupid yet? Quick, you can ask me something smart. What is a linterworm? What is a linterworm? Linterworms are a type of dragon that possesses a strong connection to the fresh world. They have no inborn talent for spellcasting, but they can cast curses. By the way, did you know that the sleeping linterworm is bound to wake if you kick it really hard and it's... It would appear I'm not drunk enough yet. And Neo takes another swig from the bottle. Right. It seems to be working now. Need to come up with an idea right now. I usually have a ton of ideas. Let's see. Discari and Buffman. Their anti-crusade alliance is not effective enough. They need to unite their forces on the physical level. Buffman needs to mount Discari and head him into battle. 2 in 1. I love Nenny when she's drunk. Yes. The experiment was successful. I'm definitely drunk. How does it feel to be drunk for the first time in your life from a scientific point of view? Terrific. I have definitely become more stupid. More than that, I'm as dumb as a box of rocks, and right now I don't give a rat's ass about science. Wait, I think I've got it. That's how men on the streets see science? They don't give a rat's ass about it? Who cares about what a linterworm is and where it lives? If it's not wine and you can't drink it, what's the point? Be satisfied now. Incredible. My intellect never stood a chance in this battle with alcohol. What is most striking, this fact doesn't bother me at all. Feels like all the thoughts in my head just went poof and disappeared. My first thought for knowledge, my desire to prove, they're all gone. My mind is so calm, it's actually a little frightening. I simply must describe this condition for my encyclopedia, but I'll get to that later. I just don't feel like it right now. You're not gonna drink like a fish from now on, are you? What? Of course not. How could you think that about me? Me, the greatest scientist in modern times. Ninio licks her lips with intense concentration. Fine, but fine. Maybe a little bit. Sometimes. No more than once a year. And only if no one sees me. Got a reputation to maintain. Well, congratulations, I guess. Now what? That's it for now. The experiment was a success. Just a moment, Ninio stares at you with glazed eyes, shakes her head, and exhales loudly. When she meets your gaze again, her eyes are all crystal. All right, I'm fine now. God, I love Nate. What was that? What was what? A moment ago, you were drunk as a skunk, and now all of a sudden, you're stone cold sober. Is that so? It seems that that is indeed what happened. Clearly, I decided to forget the incident entirely because I no longer need this information. What I need now is to write an article for the encyclopedia about the influence of alcohol has on an individual's mind. So can you simply forget you were drunk and sober up just like that? I've simply blocked the deleterious effects of alcohol from my mind. To put it in basic terms, I just forgot I consumed alcohol. The mechanism is similar to that one I used to get rid of irrelevant memories. It's not overly complicated, if you know how to do it. Abilities are amazing. What? What are we talking about? Alright, happy I could help. On behalf of future generations, I firmly thank you for your assistance in this momentous experiment. I got one more task for you. It's time for the experiment. I hope these words inspire as much enthusiasm in you as they do in me. What's the experiment about? You see, I have decided, though dared would be better term, to address an issue, which up to now I have preferred to avoid due to my total ignorance of this sphere. I realize it's hard to believe that I, a person of, let's give the false modesty, superior intellect and could not have false modesty. Ninio. Well, we're jumping right into our second. I think I know it's this one. The superior intellect could not know something so simple, but it's never too late to fill in gaps in one's knowledge, right? I'm talking about friendship. To be honest, at first I planned to assign the writing of this article for the encyclopedia to a co-author of some kind, but then I met you, my loyal follower, and suddenly I thought I could write it myself. So you never had any friends? I see no sense in them. Hold on. So you're trying to say that you considered me your friend? You misunderstand me. I don't need friends. I have no desire to spend my time on them, and I could spend it on new experiments and discoveries. I just want to learn what it is like to have friends for the encyclopedia, nothing more. I realize that you would like to consider me your friend. Who wouldn't? I'm a scientific luminary, after all, so I do apologize for disappointing you. Well, if it needs to be done, we'll do it. Let's get started. I'm glad you've agreed. If anyone would consider my request too personal and refuse, it's good that you're above such squeamish sentiment. Here, I have made a list. I based it on my observations of individuals around me and on my personal knowledge of the topic, which, I have to admit, is far from comprehensive. She hands you a crumpled piece of paper. Smile at each other. Gossip about their other friends. Drink alcohol together. No longer required. Sometimes argue, sometimes copulate. Do we have to follow this list? Ninio looks at you with disapproval. You're trying to say that I made it for nothing? I've developed a perfect methodology that involves all the mechanisms of friendship between two individuals. But by all means, sure, let's just abandon the list. Point 1, friends smile at each other. Wait, you raise your eyes to Ninio, who has already fixed a malevolent grin on her face. Kind that would make you soil yourself if you saw it in the dark of night. I wonder what would have happened if we had maybe done this in her human form. Anyways, respond with a brief smile. Keeping the unnatural grin on her face, Nino hisses through her. You call that a smile? Come on, try again. Give her a skeptical look. Smile more. You must for science. Give her a wide smile. Your eyes board at Nino's and she stares right back as you both grin as widely as possible. A minute passes. Intense silence. I never imagined being a friend of such an exhausting business. So, what's next on the list? He has no idea what friends really are. Anyways, friends gossip about other friends. Oh, I made some preparations for that. Come on, let's go. Let's get to it. Where are you going to gossip about? So, what do you think of her? I love her. Oh, how interesting. Incidentally, yesterday I saw her. Nino picks up a random piece of paper and reads it, starting around naked. That doesn't sound like her at all. Really? Excuse me, I'll try again. Yesterday I saw her drinking from a puddle. Do you have any idea who we're even talking about? No, I don't make a point of remembering those I travel with. This is ridiculous. I fully agree. This all seems like sheer stupidity to me too. But how can we learn that stupidity is stupid without doing stupid things? We need to see the experiment through. Friends drink alcohol together, and it says no longer required. Oh, right. I should cross out this point. I wrote this, and then I checked the encyclopedia and recalled that I've already conducted that experiment. And judging by the same encyclopedia, and especially by an odd stain on the particular page, it would be unwise to say the least to try and repeat it. Friends sometimes argue. You are uninteresting and disinterested in this experiment, and you can't even tell the difference between those two words? You can kiss my arse. Not too creative, but it'll do. We can definitely be considered friends. Friends sometimes copulate. Oh yes, that. Take off your underwear. What? We're going to engage in the act of copulation exclusively for the sake of carnal pleasure, bypassing the main purpose of all copulation, which is procreation. What part of that isn't clear? Oh, man. Not all friends have to do that. Is that true? Are you sure? What an unexpected and interesting piece of information. I must confess, I wasn't so thrilled about this whole copulation idea from the start. It's so nice that science does not demand this sacrifice of me today. This thoroughly awkward experiment is finally concluded. I have learned what it means to be friend, and now I can write an article about it for the encyclopedia. I am happy that it's over. I am once again convinced that friendship is the most foolish of all occupations. You did it all wrong. Friendship is more than just smiling, gossiping, bickering, and sex. Is it? We've concluded all the sign of actions typical for two friends. Of course, I could have compiled an extended list, which would have included joint food ingestion and senseless banter with the aim of showing each other in the least attractive light. But how would that change the situation? You know what I will write in the encyclopedia? Friendship is a set of primitive rituals intended to help individuals forget about their loneliness. Nino. No. However, I have no interest in that. I see my loneliness as a sign of my uniqueness. The one who leads the way is always alone. Not necessarily, but I'll take it. Check out this mask I found. There's writing on the inside. Ah, looks like an average mask. Smells like mold. Tastes like yuck. Disgusting. The eye holes are utterly unremarkable. And yet I sense some hidden magic in the mask. I bet my encyclopedia that it must be the answer to one of the riddles of those statues in the Nameless Ruins. The writing on the inside looks very much like one of the answers. All you have to do now is find four such masks and bring them to the statues. You won't forget to take me with you. No, I won't. Alright, I have to go.
That is not far.
Somebody could probably wear that. Where's Bismuth? Bismuth? Buddy? Really? No, anyways. How you holding up? We've overcome everything we faced so far. We'll get through this. I need to get back. I need to find something real quick. Where was this guide at? Hold on. I had saved something for this occasion. Where are you at? Uh-oh. I thought I had saved something for this occasion, but apparently not. Excuse me. Pretty sure I know the answer to that. Okay, here we go. Alright, so many people have cursed me and told me I'll end up in the abyss when I die, so I've rather definitely subverted their expectations by getting here while I'm still alive. If anyone can get themselves out of this mess, it's us. You really seem to believe that. How astonishing. Well, at least I'm following a fearless leader who seems immune to pangs of melancholy. Traversing the abyss with a miserable commander would have been utterly unbearable. Juggling for inspiration? Is that everyone in here? Yep, that's everyone in here. All right. That's a +4 to initiative, so who's gonna get this? Guess I can throw it on you. Actually, yoink. So, I'm gonna go ahead. I will say, this feels very weird without some of those, companions with us.
I am prepared.
All right. Now to do a giant mass change to a lot of this. I don't think I'll ever use this spell, so I can get rid of you. Optimistic smile. I think I might use this occasionally. So I'll just leave that there for now. Also, I did get like Song of Broken Chains. Fire Greatness. Resolve. Broken Chains. Now out of this stuff, okay, Rainbow Dough. I'll actually that out. I think this is one of those few spells that I probably won't ever use you. You, however, I might actually use. Still gonna end up. I'm still just gonna use the Mastodon. Because where's that? Well, I suppose I could try the Azata Gale out. The reason why I kind of want to use the Mastodon is because, well, suppose I should look at the Azata Gale first. Like I'll rest up beforehand, but okay, my next mythic rank. Yeah, my next mythic rank won't happen till I think in the end of chapter 4. Or no, the middle of chapter 4. Because I think we get rank 6 and 7 here in the Abyss. Yeah. Rank 6 once we talk to Rushale. No, I mean Arilu and Nocticula, along with right at the end of chapter 4. Okay. I love it that we are just like completely on the cusp right here. Do 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 do. I don't think there's really much else. Work on the spell. I don't think I need to check with any spells, but yeah, fine. We'll be fine. Actually, I'd have to recast it on him. Okay. Oh God, I got a ways for you, girl. Like, what rank are you? You're still on rank 1. I got 7 levels and 4 ranks to pick with her. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and quick save here, do a rest. Yeah, sure. You know what? Yeah, sure, that's fine.
You have such pretty golden hair. When I look at it, I always think of the sun, angels, fresh bread, and all sorts of good things.
Fresh bread, you say? Poor hungry child. I hope you won't try to eat me while I sleep.
Conversation with Greypoor. Anyone else? No. Remind me, what do you have against Wilris? Okay. How'd you find this information? Who's this Willis? Who wants Willis dead? And what are you suggesting? Do you want to kill Willis? Where do you find him? Alright, let's pay this Willis a visit. Back to you. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just sell a few more things. Oh, actually, go to you first. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Who could use that? Guess I could give that to you. Sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this done on you. Because I will eventually probably eventually I'll start using Nino again. Okay, this still got 5 days. So with some of my other stuff,